Welcome back to another episode of Fletcher the Fisherman, and today we have the great fortune of being able to fish a really cool urban pond setting, or maybe small lake, whatever you want to call it. But I'll give you all a quick peek, see what's going on. We got the geese, they're just chilling. We got a nice cove with an island back here, moving around, some more geese. A nice big open span back there. That bank looks good on the dam side. We got some clouds rolling in, a nice cloud cover, the temperature's dropping. 75 degrees, first kind of week of fall weather. Hopefully we can get on a fall pattern early. We got some big houses over there, another cove, some awesome cover back in that corner. But it should be an awesome day. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the tackle that I'm using. We got the Deadly Nedley, tried and true. We got a nice spinner bait. This was working really well for me last week down in South Carolina, so I thought I'd give it a go. Also my personal favorite bait. And we got a nice square bill KVD 2.5, I believe. Black and chartreuse with some shiny stuff on the side. All in all, a solid bait, and they should slam it today, hopefully. But I also got a nice little swim jig in my pocket, just in case none of this stuff is working out, and I can always go make an audible back at the car if I need to. But let's get straight into the action. All right, we're gonna start out with this little spinner bait today. I came around the corner from where I just was, just right out that way. I came back here because it's a nice protective cove with a nice breeze rolling in here. There's some nice brush piles spread out through here from all these trees over the years. Some rocks out to my right. Usually a pretty productive spot, but unfortunately we're dealing with some unfortunate water clarity. The hurricane rolled through here about a week and a half ago, and it's just nasty. Hasn't cleared up, hasn't stopped storming. Every other day, just really bad thunderstorms, so make it a little bit tougher than I would like, but hopefully does not cause too much of a problem for us today. But hopefully we can find the pattern and just start slaying them. I mean, that's all I can ask for, just good old-fashioned slay fest. When I'm fishing the spinner bait, I usually fish it a handful of different ways until I kind of figure out what the fish are liking. Usually I start out with just reeling a nice medium speed retrieve, and then I'll let it pause and let it sink for a second or two, and then speed it back up, pause, let it sink for a second or two. And I usually get some nice bites on the fall when I'm doing that. And if that's not working, I'll usually speed it up a little bit, pop it a little bit, see if I can't get that more aggressive reaction strike. Just a little bit more speed on the blades, popping them, nice and aggressive, flashy, a lot of noise. Usually you can get a bite or two if the first method's not working. If none of those are working, I usually really slow it down. And let me get it back in here for a second, cast it back out, cast it out, let it really slow down, get down to the bottom, and then I just crawl it, just an absolute crawl on the bottom. And those are usually the three basic methods that I use to try to catch fish with a spinnerbait. This lure isn't, there's one, I think. Oh, nope. Oh, no, we got a stick. False alarm, false alarm. Today may be a crankbait day. It's starting to look like that. We'll see though. We're moving out here towards the end of the cove. There's some rocks somewhere off the bank. I can't remember exactly where they are. It's been a while since I fished here, and when the water's clearer than this, or just normal depth, I can usually see the tips of them, so it's not that hard for me to locate them. But today I don't have that scenario, so I'm just gonna take a few casts, try to find the rocks, and hopefully as soon as I come across them I slam into one. There's almost always fish on them. All right, spinnerbait is not working out. Just fished it pretty thoroughly, tried all my little tactics, not even a sniff. Going to the crankbait. All right, moving on to the crank. I'm gonna go right out here to these rocks. I found them with the spinnerbait. Hopefully this triggers a bite. Unlike the spinnerbait, we're gonna just clack it right off of these rocks. There we go, got one. Fish on. Back and charm. Ooh, a little chunk too. Solid. There we go, there we go, there we go. Switch to the crank, about 3 casts in, right off the rocks, right where I wanted them. Ooh, solid fish all day too. Yes, sir. Come on in here, buddy. all day. Look at that stud. Woo! And there we go, just like that. We're starting the day off with a really healthy, solid, fat fish. This is much bigger than average in here. Absolutely crushed that crankbait coming across the top of some rocks out there. Beautiful fish, let's get her back in. Oh, it's gonna dance for us, there we go. Awesome release. Too much fun, yes! When I told you earlier that I thought it would be a crankbait day, I wasn't kidding. My predictions were correct. 2 or 3 cast in on the crank. Hopefully that trend continues. That was a nice fish to start the day off. I'm really happy with that. Got my knees bouncing, I'm excited. Oh, there we go. Number 2, right off the rocks. Yes, sir. Oh, this one feels better too. Really solid fish. Feels like it. It's not coming up, but it's fighting good. Might be about the same size. Oh, right off the rocks. That is how you do it, bumping the crank. Oh yeah, another solid, healthy chunk. Get him in here. Get him in here. Oh yes, woo! Another football. Check it out, football season is in full swing today. Just look at the meat on that fish. Beautiful. Yes! Woo! Oh, this excites me so much. I mean, I get spoiled down at the honey hole and coming to Charlotte and catching fatties like this back to back. Awesome, right off the same rock. Hopefully there's some more hanging out there. Go get that crank back in the water. Find us another chunk like this. Maybe even an older sister that's got a little bit more weight to her. Like my girl's hefty. Here she goes. Oh, come on, be some more out here stacked up. It is so much fun when they hit the crank like that. Just right where they're supposed to be, bouncing it right off some timber, some rock, something hard, and they just slam it. It's such a good feeling. There we go, got one. Yes, sir, got him on the pause. I sped that one up super fast and paused it at a dead stop. Nailed it right when I stopped it. Got that reaction strike. Come on in here, another chunk, probably the smallest of the bunch so far, but another fatty for sure. Come on up in here. What'd I tell you? It's a crankfish day. Well, this little girl is the smallest of the bunch so far, but another belly on her. These fish are hungry, they're eating, they're moving into that fall pattern where they just eat, getting ready for the winter. Whew, do this all day. There's some more rocks right out here somewhere. Gotta try to bang it off of them. Get that same reaction strike that we got off that rock over there. There we go, got one. Oh no, it's a stick. God, that felt like a fish. That's unfortunate. The crankbait slowed down quite a bit after those 3 fish. Fished it for probably another 30 minutes or so. Didn't really have any luck on it. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to the Deadly Nedley, good old trusty Ned rig, and see if we can't deliver in the same spots we've been fishing. Just slow it down, get a little finesse bite going. There we go, got one. There we go. Deadly Nedley delivers out here. Just a little small one, but fun nevertheless. Oh, spit it right here to the shoreline. Bang. And some leaves, and that's going to be it for today. Unfortunately, running out of time. Come over here, grab the big camera. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's video. I came out here not really knowing what to expect. I mean, it's usually a decently good numbers pond. I mean, urban fishing's tough as it is, especially these neighborhood ponds and stuff. They get overfished and whatnot, so never really know what to expect. But today was pretty solid. Caught a bunch of really good quality, thick, pre-fall fish. I mean, it looks like these fish are already in the full swing of fall. I mean, from the looks of it, I mean, they were fat. Football season is in session, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. And if you did, drop a like for me and subscribe. And as always, bassing is a passion. Peace